Greetings my dears, in love and light. Okay, so I'm going to do a bunch of videos on how to open each of your energy centers, your chakras. And this one is about the root chakra, the red chakra. Okay, so the root chakra is found at the base of your spine. And this one represents the chemical body, the chemical elements that make up our physical body before consciousness really comes into play. So you've got 7 bodies all overlaid, and different ones are activated depending on your reality. Now, as a human body, your yellow ray body, your third density body, that's the third one, red, orange, yellow. So your solar plexus chakra is activated at this time because you are living in the third density. Now, you've already progressed up through these levels of existence. Please see my video on the chakras for more explanation on this. I want to concentrate on the root chakra today. But if your root chakra is somewhat out of balance and not open, free flowing, then you can experience problems in your life, such as personality problems, let's say excess emotion, negative emotion, anger, being very reactive and responsive to things rather than proactive. You can be a bit wily and crazy even in your unpredictability, and also have excess sexual energy and things like that. Also, it can show up as physical health problems, especially perhaps lower back pain, because this is roughly where the root chakra is located. But all manner of physical ailments can show up because the body is generated by the mind after all. So the root chakra is very animalistic. It's very those core behaviors, those reactive behaviors. It is before true intelligent consciousness comes into it. It's those base things upon which all else is built. And the other chakras spring from this root chakra. So having this one down and balanced is a good way to go. Now, I say the root chakra is based on the raw chemical elements of the earth that make up this first body that was activated before your consciousness was elevated to that of the type of being that you are. That body is no longer activated. It's not the one you're living in at the moment, but the chakra still exists and it still needs to be balanced. Now, although it represents the energetic chemical elements that make up that body, still with your mind today, you can work on opening this chakra and making it free-flowing. All is personality work. As I said, all is a thought. And with the right attitudes, perceptions, and ways of approaching this reality, you can unblock all chakras. It's all about balancing and seeing reality for what it is and removing that veil more and more. And each entity balances differently, and you can balance too by removing that veil more and more. And I'm going to give you some methods now on how to balance your root chakra. Number 1 on how to open and balance your root chakra is make sure your basic safety and survival needs are met. Now, as I say, this chakra is the seat of your animalistic instincts, fight or flight, protection, survival. So by ensuring that you're feeling good in these ways and these needs are met, will help this chakra to be able to be unblocked so you can move forward with other techniques. So, do you feel safe? Ask yourself that. Do you feel safe in your environment? If not, why not? Are there needs that are not being met? For example, is there someone who's making you feel unsafe? Where you live, do you feel unsafe? Or is it a perception thing? Are you perceiving you're unsafe due to some trauma from the past that's still affecting you? So in this way, you need to look back and do your inner work. And I always say I have lots of videos on inner work. Okay, so I won't go into that now. Are your basic survival needs met? Do you have healthy food? Is your body feeling like it's being nourished? Are you taking care of yourself? Your body will know if it's not having its basic survival needs met. Are you abusing yourself? For example, by drinking too much. Number 2 on how to open and balance your root chakra is removing illusions about reality. And this will help with the excess emotional problems that can occur when your root chakra is blocked. Now, the thing is, when we're unawakened spiritually, we see the world through a lot of coloured glasses, through a lot of perceptions that we have been given. And then a spiritual awakening helps to remove these perceptions so that we can make up our own mind about reality and see it more for what it is. The truth is the truth, but everyone sees the world in different ways. Now, by removing some of this veil and through your awakening, remembering your true nature and your true self, you can start to dissolve some of these illusions. So, number 2 way to help balance your root chakra is to do things like reading and learning and discussing with other spiritual awakened people about spiritual concepts, the nature of the universe, consciousness, philosophy, science, all kinds of things, in order to view the world for what it really is. Number 3 on how to open and balance your root chakra is to reset to nothingness. And this is done mainly through meditation. That's the best way I like to do it. And a certain type of meditation, concentrative meditation, where you concentrate single-pointedly on something like your breathing, or let's say an object in your mind or a light, and you gently just push thoughts away, very gently. You don't hate on thoughts, you just gently push them away. It's just one type of meditation to practice. I'm not saying do it this way every time. And this is what I like to do, and it helps to reset the mind to that alpha brainwave state and a default calm state from which to view reality. And so this number 3 point helps with dissolving illusions in reality, helps to calm the mind and to reset the mind to a state of nothingness in which we can view the world no longer through coloured glasses or perceptions, to see the world for what it really is. Number 4 on how to open and balance your root chakra is mindfulness in the present moment, and I recommend practicing it in nature. Now, one thing about the root chakra is very earthy, and you want to get back to the earth, you want to get back to nature and feel the energy in and amongst the trees especially. So go find a nice tree, sit beneath it, feel its energies. Now, the tree is actually of the orange ray existence, it's not the red ray existence. The red root chakra existence would be more like rocks. I mean, everything's made of atoms, all is alive. I'm not going to go into that now. But getting into nature, really grounding with the earth there, feeling those energies. Now, being mindful there, sit under the tree, close your eyes and be really aware of your surroundings. What are you hearing? What are you feeling? How does your body feel? What's the temperature like? Can you hear the birds tweeting? What's the energies feel like? Just really be mindful in them now, literally in that present moment. And that will help to open and unblock your root chakra for sure. Number 5 on how to open and unblock your root chakra is grounding. So for this one, I recommend going outside once more, feeling the earth beneath your feet, so have some bare feet going on there. And to close your eyes, do a little meditation. Close your eyes for a few moments, as I say, you're standing up, and to imagine roots coming down out of your feet. I've explained this method before. And to imagine white light from the cosmos, from the universe, flowing in through the crown chakra, through the top of the head, going down through your main chakras, okay, and down through into your root chakra. Allow the energy then to flow down even more through your legs into these roots into the ground, okay? And at the same time, feel energy from the ground go up through your roots that you sprouted, through your legs and up through your energy centers again and out the top of your head. So you're going down into the earth and back up with this lovely healing energy from creation. It's just a nice little visualization there where you are connecting with the earth. You're feeling your energies flowing from creation down to the earth and back up again, and you are the conduit for this. Number 6 on how to open and unblock your root chakra is to attempt to stop being so reactive. Now this can be easier said than done, but what you can do is when you are in a situation, getting out of the habit of reacting. Now this can be a habit, and it can be due to things like excess negative emotions due to past traumas, yes, but you can make a conscious decision when you are in any circumstance which is negative. Take a moment, stop, think, stop. Take 5 seconds, just a few seconds. Think it through. Don't go with your initial animalistic reaction. Go with the next thought or the next one. Reason things a little bit. Understand the situation a little bit. Understand the other person's point of view or whatever's going on. Have a bit of forgiveness for the situation and then speak. So less reactive, more proactive, more planning a little bit just for a few moments to your responses. And that will help the root chakra through realization to open and unblock. It's not blocked with these animalistic negativities which are causing negativities in your life. Bam, 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 reacting to this, reacting to that. Stop. Take a moment. How can I react differently? Number 7 on how to open and unblock your root chakra is to transmute excess sexual energies into something useful. Please see my recent video on how to transmute excess sexual energies into something useful, and this will help to open the root chakra and to make it more radiant and free-flowing, because it's not blocked with frustrations and negativities. You're transmuting it into something more useful, something more positive that you can feel good about. Sometimes if we're feeling too horny all the time and have too much sexual energy and have no outlet for it, then it can cause negative emotion, and the video I've just mentioned will help you to transmute it into something useful for you, therefore balancing the root chakra. Number 8 on how to open your root chakra is to have a healthy physical body, of course, because this is what the root chakra is mainly all about. So you need to eat healthily, you need to exercise, you need to get plenty of sleep, drink plenty of water and remove those toxins. You know how to have a healthy body, it's just getting into it, and hopefully this will motivate you even more. Number 9 on how to open the root chakra is to love your physical body. Some of us have poor body image and need to work on that, and that will help to open your root chakra because you're expressing love towards the self, and it's the physical body, and this is what it's all about for this purpose. So by having a healthy body and having a healthy mind, as with other points I've mentioned, you can start to work on loving your physical body. And when you look in the mirror, having self-acceptance for what you look like already, and then you can move forward and work on your physical appearance if that's what you want to do. Hating on yourself and resisting your physical appearance is just going to make you feel worse and maybe eat more and abuse your body more. So acceptance of self, working on love for the self, because going down that road means you're going somewhere instead of ignoring it and just hating yourself, leaving it at that. You're not working on anything. So go down that road and starting to love the physical body, accept yourself, and then start having a really healthy lifestyle if you're not already. Number 10 on how to open the root chakra is to meditate on that chakra. So we're doing meditation once again, and focus on the root chakra and visualize energy coming in from creation from any direction you like. Can be down through the head or can be straight forward, however you like. Going into the red chakra, visualize the color red and watch the energy in your mind's eye flow out in another direction, another way, whichever way you want. So you're visualizing energy, loving, healing, white light energy from creation flowing through your red root chakra, cleansing it, opening it up, making it beautifully radiant and red. It's as simple as that. Nearly done. Number 11 on how to open the root chakra is to understand and accept your negative emotions when they arise. Please see my video on resistance. This is all about examining the negative emotions when they occur and thinking about their origination, where they came from, and looking back in the past to find the negative core belief or the trauma that is within the subconscious that's being triggered today. And when you resist the negative emotions, you're smashing them down, they're not getting healed. So you sit in the negative emotions, feel them, and think, where are you coming from? What caused this in the first place? And number 12 on how to open the red root chakra is, again, more on the negative excess emotions, is transmuting negative emotion into something positive. Please watch my video on how to love everyone and everything. That should help. And also, when you're experiencing negative emotion, you can change it into something more positive. For example, instead of taking it out on someone or walking around in an angry state or anxiety, anything like that, you can do something creative, like do some writing, do some poetry, do some sculpting, do some art, and channel negative energies into something positive. Obviously, do your inner work as well. Work on the original trauma, negative core belief or cause for the negative emotion in your past, but transmute negative emotions by turning it into something creative. So that's been how to unblock your root chakra. I hope that's been helpful today, and I've given you lots of methods and tips on how to do that. As I say, I'll move forward and get through the other chakras as well over time, and maybe I'll stick them in a playlist together for you. So leave me a comment and let me and others know how you feel about these methods, and if you feel your root chakra is unblocked or free flowing, feeling good or whatever. If you would like a spiritual consultation session online with Nikki Sutton, please head to nikkisutton.com to find out more about it. And don't forget to click subscribe if you're not already a subscriber to receive regular spiritual inspiration on your journey through life. Like and share also, because we're raising a mass vibration together. So go now in love and peace.